Welcome to Framework Fortune. What we got going on here? All right, there we go. Good morning, traders. Let's see what is happening in this market today. We've got quite a bit of movement happening. The NQ trying to get back up to that 11.5. On the 1 hour, we have a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders, but it's getting held up at 11.5. I don't think that's going to break. It probably needs to come down again and make another little U shape. Clearly, it's getting rejected as I'm sitting here talking about it. So, NASDAQ probably going to be coming down. Well, it got a little green on the day, but NQ crypto crash FOMO. I missed the bus on Bitcoin, but now I feel like my time has come. All right. Treasury yields fall from multi-year highs ahead of expected. That's what Josie was talking about last night. They are doing a 75 basis point raise, or just 0.75 interest rate raise. That's all it is. That'll be the biggest rate hike since 1994. Not even a point. Wow. The White House acknowledges Americans are concerned about inflation in the stock market. All right, so looks like we've got the Fed meeting. What is today? Is today Wednesday? Coming out today? Yeah. Some type of Fed meeting. Let me see what time that is, because anytime there's a Fed meeting, we know everything is always a little wonky on that day. Where did that go? Let's see. Investors pour back into treasuries. Why would you pour back into treasuries? That's weird. All right. Data released Wednesday. Ooh, here we go. Data released on Wednesday showed that U.S. retail sales fell. The cost of the cost of imported goods rose, feeding into the largest increase in U.S. inflation since the 1980s. Who would have expected that? All right, so I don't know exactly when this data is coming out today, but we'll look for it some more. If anybody knows, just let me know in the chat so I know what's up. Let me get back over. Oh. Oops. There we go. All right, got my chat up there on Twitch for you guys over on Twitch. So that's interesting. Let's just see what's going on now. Oil getting rejected off at 123 pretty hard, but we're still in this uptrend. It may come down to 110 again, but it did get bought up twice off of 116 and pushed back up. So with the oil down some, oil plays are probably down. Yeah, Marps is down a little bit, 731, but bouncing off at 200 right there. But if oil's going down, that's not going to help any of the oil plays. And then gold, I believe, is pulling back a little bit too. Yeah, gold a little pullback. And the AUST, my one swing, is just making a little triangle at the moment, but if gold doesn't rebound, that could be a triangle with a drop. So I gotta watch these close. I don't know. I may get out of this stuff. I don't like swinging anything right now, as crazy as this market is. I don't have big positions on them, but still. Okay. Let's look at this top 10 NASDAQ gainer list. This had to be a reverse stock split. Yeah, 1 for 20 reverse stock split. Not much really going on there. PDSF. I don't have any volume. Sadu. That's a nice rip. Part of Collins Aerospace team, which was awarded NASA's $3.5 billion exploration, whatever that said, extravehicular activity service contract. So that, anytime there's a penny stock with news of a major company or government agency like NASA, definitely going to get some moves. We're opening up right above that 50-day on the daily with room up to 656. Interesting. I'd like to see that come back down a little bit. We got 9 minutes on the hour. That puts the dew up here. I don't know if I did or not. Let's throw you up there if I didn't. EWP. This looks like it's maybe a new IPO. Getting a little bounce off of this sell-off. Actually, very strong bounce. $2 up to $4. It's a $2 move. No news on it. 18 million in float. I'll keep an eye on that one too. EVOC. What do they got? Got approved for their drug to get listed immediately. Daily chart is not terrible. It is bullish above all EMAs. Kind of like that. Wow, only 3 million in float. I like that a lot. HLGN. We got a bunch of $2, $2 stocks moving. GSI, no news on that. That's got a pretty nice uptrend on the daily. Doesn't say how many shares. I don't like that at all. That's strange. Okay. Sometimes they don't show them on Thinkorswim. I don't even need to look at this. ASTL on this daily chart is a big head and shoulders, so I don't know why it ripped this morning, but that's staying away from that. New. Talking about expected quarterly earnings. What's up, Donnell? How's it going, buddy? Let's see. American Airlines. Got a couple. Oh, I'm in the low float metal list. Here we go. No, that's not what I'm looking. Well, that's why we're looking here anyway. What's up on the high float stocks? We got Snap getting a little action. NIO coming back alive a little bit. And this is the EV. Oh, wait a second. What do they got here? What? Fed hikes are a new version of our dollar? What? What? Okay, so they got a new model product launch event. They're going to be showcasing an SUV, which is I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's got to be EV SUV. So that's interesting. It's getting a little bit of action from that. Nothing's been happening with INO for a while, but since it's popping up on a scanner, put it on there. Amazon did bounce off of 100. That's interesting. Alright, so not too much going on there. PPSF, oh, that was that one. Sadu still pulling back. There's nothing new popping up here. Don't like that. CYN. Hal's been talking about that one. CYN actually is making a nice uptrend. I think this is the one he was talking about. Yeah, it's a nice uptrend there. Actually, a nice little triangle forming. I'd like to see a little rejection off 175, but I'm going to put that on the watch list for this morning. AERC, nice uptrend as well. Bouncing off of that uptrend. We'll throw that on. Okay, we got a couple of different plays. We'll have to do some narrowing down here. RDBX. Still uptrending. Let me remove that. But still quite a ways off of the uptrend. NGU, nothing there. A little bit of pot stocks turning green. How is our... let's see. That's not what I wanted to see. Pot ETFs going down. One that I'm really keeping an eye on is Planet 13 because it's come all the way back down to $1.39. And they just announced that their third Florida dispensary. So they're growing fast. Getting very close to pretty much this whole last 2 months. Planet 13 looks like it's tried to find a bottom. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye on it to see if it's going to get any volume at all. INDO not looking too good at the moment. With cryptos, let's see. What is cryptos doing? Bitcoin bounced off 20,000. Ether bounced off 1,000, but they're still not looking great. So that may make the crypto plays out of question for the time being. All right. Alright, let me switch into some smaller time frames here. Okay, so on the 4 hour, we're running right into that 200 day. It's at 266. This is starting to look like a bit of a double top. Well, I'd have to dump right now. We got 3 minutes on this candle to close. EVOC pulling down. CYN, I like this triangle. Let's see, we got the 200 on the 4 hour at $2. But even if it does break this triangle, it's going to run right into that $2 resistance and that 200-day moving average resistance, and it was previous resistance back here. I don't think this can break $2 today. I'll keep it on watch, but I'm not feeling it. AERC though. Trend line is pretty nice. What do we got to break? We basically got to break back over 15, which we're starting to do now. 1550 is that full-on tip. Get out of here. Ooh, wow, that 15-minute looks real nice. Yeah, I'm gonna pop in here 10 shares. I may get out of my other plays, my swing plays. I like this little U shape, holding right above 15 at the moment. This is going to be very volatile because it's already went from $12 to 15. That's a $3 move. There's only 13 million in shares. So super low float. Let me draw this line a little bit better. Yeah, trend line's back down at 13. So let's see if it can go or not here. Could be a possible breakout. NQ is over 11.5. Oh, AUST just started popping up. AUST breaking out of this triangle, so I definitely am not selling that right now. Almost back up to my entry price. Gold must be starting to turn up. No, gold's still hanging around 1820. All right, AREC. No, okay, now let's grab that. Let's see. See if I can grab 5 more. No, still not. What's Marps doing? Do I want to hold Marps? Actually, I don't think I want to hold Marps because of all the shenanigans it's been. I don't like where it's at either. Probably going to focus more on HUSA. Alright, so I'm out of that. Let's see. AREC. Going to give a little pullback. Don't give a big pullback. See, this is a bull flag we got here, or a flag, triangle, whatever. But we're right at that tip. Yeah, I'm going another 10 here. Alright, so I got 20 of this. Ooh, AUST is really pushing. Look at that. Up to 190. This thing just getting volume out of nowhere, but this is why I've been having this one on watch. We'll see if this thing breaks $2 again. If it breaks $2, it could get going crazy. It's only 13 million in shares. Gold stock. Alright, we got to make sure that this triangle does not crack down. If it starts cracking under 15, then I am out. Let's see, and then after 15, we got room to about 18. A lot of resistance at 18, but I'd take a $3 rip on this. That'd be about 60 bucks. Now let's look at the max month chart. When was that? Wow, that must have been when I IPO. This thing had shot up to 117. What's the top of that? Oof! If that thing could break 25 at some point, it could go crazy, but we don't have any PR. We don't really have a reason for it to start ripping other than this nice momentum, which it is starting to push to 1550. We'll see if it can break. Pushing fast to 1550. Let's see if I mean, it's been, look at the buying volume. It's been all green volume. We may get rejected at 1550. Let's go into this daily chart. Yeah, the 200-day is at 24, so basically 18 resistance, 20 resistance, and then 25 resistance if we break 1550. Got a lot of room to run. We're testing 1550 now. A little rejection there. Let's see, we're getting, let me see on this time and sales. We're getting in 15. Bids drop back down to 1530. You just see this light up with 1550s. Green 1550s. Little rejection. AUST, man, that is really getting close to 2. I kind of was expecting this triangle not to break until later, but getting an early breakout there. Yeah, if that breaks 2, that's gonna be fun. I might wait for a pullback and see if I can add to that position. All right, okay, back to AERC. We're coming right back up to 1550 now. This will be the second test. Let's see here. Let's set 1550 on the ask. Now you can see back here on yesterday's chart at 1550 area was resistance as well on the kind of intraday time frame. Come on, get on up there. Oh, here we go. Come on. Starting to get buyers moving up closer to 1550. Decent sized buyers at 1540 if he can hang in there. Let's see those 1550s. This is looking primed to go here. But we're in a volatile market, so chart and pattern can turn around and the pattern can break down on us. So we got to be careful. Is anybody else watching anything I'm not watching right now? I mean, I pretty much think I got everything covered that's moving, but could be some plays I'm missing. It's AUVI play. Oh no, what? Oh, that's Coinbase. I clicked on the wrong thing. I was like, what is going on there? Come here. Yeah, AUVI. Nice triangle breakout up to that 200-day moving average, breaking over it today. If it can break 4, you can see all of these tops. But if that could break 4, it could start moving. Where would you? Okay. All right. So we're still hanging out right here, consolidating. Looks like we might get a third test. We really didn't test 1250 last time on that second test. We got close, but was rejected before we even got there. So we need to start seeing some 1550s coming through here soon. We don't want to lose this upward momentum. I'm going to add 10 shares to AUST. So now I'm up to 60 on that. All right, real quick back to AERC here. Come on. Let's see that buying keep coming. We can see some bids stack at 1540. I think will be good. So far, not stacking though. We got them at 1535 area. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, here we go. We're breaking. Whoa, this is close. I think we're gonna break here. If we see a bunch of 1550s, it's on. 1550 is on the ask. Oh, got 20-cent spread. Another rejection. That looked close, but then no buyers came in at 1550 again, so that is an issue. So that's another rejection. Still got 5 minutes on this 15-minute candle. Let me look what the hour candle looks like real quick. Oh, I got it up right here. I can put it up right here anyway. Yeah. If we don't break out on this candle and this hour candle, if we don't break out in the next 15 minutes, then we're going to be dropping. But as long as we're testing 1550 and not back down here testing 15, then it's all good. EMA is looking right on the 1 hour chart. AUST has come back down to 190, but trying to hold support on that 200 moving average. All right, we're back testing 1550 here. Let's see. Can we get it? Show me the frisk. It's been a while. We need to get frisky here. We need to get here we go. Breaking right through it. Let's get frisky. Come on. Let's see a nice big pop now. You're trying to pop. Buyers are getting interested. 1560. Break through that up to 1569 on the ask. Come on. We want to see 1550 start holding that support. We cracked below it again, so still no breakout yet. That was just a little. That was a nice little test, but we're failing to hold as 1550 as new support. Man, 4 minutes on this candle. AERC, you showed me just a little hint of frisk. It's like a little sprinkle of frisk on that one. AUST getting close to a test of that $2. Starting to hold over 190 as support and testing 195. This is what I was worried about. I'm losing that momentum. I'm going to jump out here if we crack 15. So that was a hard rejection, pushing us back down on support. 15's got to hold. Do not like the way that red candle looks. Big red wick pushing us down. Got 2.5 minutes on this candle to close. We need to get off of this support area. Oh yeah, because on this 1 hour, if we don't push back up before this close, well actually. Yeah, see, the body of this candle is getting rejected at the body top of this candle. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want to see that close. This body close in the red under this. We're probably going to have a bit of a sell-off. Come on, buyers. Where are you at? You guys have built this consolidation up nicely. My phone's going crazy. Come on, get off of that 15 area. This is the first red bar. First red volume bar here. If we close like this, been green all day. One minute. Big buyer came in there. 2,000 shares. 15. That's what. That's quite a bit. Hey, what's up, Snocks and Chomps? AUST. It's getting there. Slowly making its way up to 197 now. That 195 starting to hold support. Oh, where's that position I'm in? I forgot it. Oh, here we go. Ugh, get off of this 15. I think we may have a sell-off here. Looking real sketchy. 10 seconds. We'll see how this next candle opens up. It could be a little pullback from it running $2 already and hitting that 15.50 pretty hard. or it could be done. Ooh, see, we don't want to see that. Push back up. Start. Oh. If it does not pop right back up, I'm hopping out. Yeah, our pattern's broken. Now we're... we really don't have any pattern at all now unless, well, I can draw a channel maybe. Oops, come back here. Yeah, whoops. There's the channel. See, we did pop right back up to 15. Need to see, but 15's holding as some resistance, so that's not good. We need bids over 15 again. Oh, AUST just started ripping. That's what I'm talking about. Finally. What have I been talking about this play? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? That's what I'm talking about. Is gold ripping or something? Get on up there, AUST. Alright. AERC. Oh, AERC back over 15. If buying comes back in here, AERC may be good. It's starting to push back up again. AUSD shot all the way to 240 quickly. Very quickly. We got the 50-day at 270. After that, the 200-day is at 376. What's up, Mark Dalton? How's it going, my friend? Appreciate you dropping in and saying hello. Mark Dalton, he's our blockchain I'm trying to think of a good what exactly to call you. Our blockchain encyclopedia. There we go. How about that? He has all types of knowledge, way more knowledge than me about blockchain. All the behind the scenes stuff. And he has his own Discord as well. If you like cryptos, you're free to drop your Discord link, Mark, if you want to. Well, unless you're not one to... If you're trying to keep that private, my bad. I can't remember. Oh yeah, AUST is looking so good. Pushing back up to 230. Look at all this buy-in coming in there. Ooh, boy. I've been holding it, so I'm fine with holding it some more. Let that thing ride out. I don't know, AERC. You're making me feel weird. Push back up over 1525, I'll feel better. Just friends and friends of friends. Avoid spam and shilling, yeah. I don't blame you, man. But if you have not joined the Framework Fortune Discord yet, go join the Framework Fortune Discord. Link in the description. Just got to click the link. And that's pretty much it. You'll be a part of the Framework Fortune Discord. And you should think about doing it soon, as we will probably be doing some
airdrops of the project in the near future. Alright, like I said, I'm not too worried about AUST. And I'm in under $2 anyway, so. What happened? What are you not moving for? Like, volume just completely died off of this right at the second, which is not terrible because it's not selling off, but we really need to get buying momentum. Okay, we're testing 1525 now. I'd say we're going to break through that. If we don't, that would not be good, but we probably will break right through that in just a second. Should get another possible test of 1550 here soon. Yeah, well, maybe. Need these bids to move up, then bids up to 1520. Pop on through there. See, what is oil at? Oil's at 118. So oil's still really not crashing. Still trying to hang around that 120. Just testing at 120 as resistance now instead of support. AUST pulling back down, and it's very low float. So this is the type of movement you're going to get on this play. It's going to be real wild and crazy when it gets volume like that on AUST. So don't. Same thing, AERC, both of them low flow. That scared me. I don't know what that was. It was just something in my trash can sticking out, poked my knee, freaked me out. I know the dogs they're not in here, so it could have been one of them. Come on, AERC. I've been sitting here patiently waiting on you. Gotta do something. You can't just stand still. We've had 9 million in volume so far. Need to see at 1525 break real quickly here. Come on. There's some buyers starting to come back in. We're going to get any 1525s on that time and sells. Got close. Got a couple 23s. NASDAQ looks like it's getting rejected at this 1 or 11.5 area. It's trying to break above it, but it's struggling a lot. Okay, there we go. There we go. Bid just moved over to 1525, so we're back through there. Let's get that test of 15. Come on. Or not 15, but 1550. I want to see some frisk. AUST's over there with a nipple out doing God knows what, and you're over here AERC looking good, but you're just not even showing a shoulder. I ain't throwing you. This is Mardi Gras. I'm not throwing beads at you, AERC. I'm trying to see some frisk. Let's go. Come on. Let's go to that 1550. We need another test. Getting close. You see these bids move up. Bids back over 1540. We're probably going to test it. Oh, AUST back down to $2 again. Look at how crazy this thing is moving. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I like to see a lot of frisk. Come on, EARC, you're almost there. Got 1525 trying to hold as support. Need to see that hold up here. Still getting quite a bit of buys up towards the ask. Nice buyer stepping up to 1530. Bid starting to stack there. Should get over 1540 in just a minute. Oh, nope, still not able to get over it. Don't give up 1525. Yeah. AUST all the way back down to 2. That whole candle turned red now. We got 4 minutes on this candle. We'll see if it bounces off $2 or if it goes back to where it's been resting at right under $2. Looks like it's going right. No, actually $2 is trying to hold. $2 was previous resistance, so if $2 can hold as support, it'll be alright. If it gets back below 2 though, it'll probably just go down like 175 where it's been sitting at or whatever for the last, I don't know, months, couple of months. See, HYMC, that's another gold stock. And it's not doing too much. I don't really like the way Veru looks. I don't know. Keep an eye on it still, I guess. Alright, AREC. You know what? You know what it is? I need to walk away. I haven't walked away from it yet. So I'm going to take a quick little break. I'm going to walk away. By the time I get back, AERC, you better be over 1550. Or be at least close. Give me just a few seconds, guys.
All right. That didn't work either. It's starting to lose 15.25. If it doesn't hold 15.25, we're going to probably crack. But we're getting very light volume at the moment. You keep an eye on the NQ, because if an NQ gets rejected hard off 11.5, that could be an issue. Since the market, yeah, see the market's starting to turn. We were a lot greener when the stream started, and we're already getting red throughout the market. Let's see if those high floats are starting to sell off. No, Amazon's up to 106. If you bought the bounce off of $100 on Amazon, good job. I was talking about that last night as possible bounce play. Okay, so we come down again, testing this little short-term trend line. Did get bought off 15 again, but we got to stop testing the support. I may start looking to put a stop loss in. Actually, I'm just going to put my hand on the trigger right now because of 15 cracks I'm getting out. Let me look at this daily chart. Daily chart looks so good though on the trend line here. I can draw my trend line right. Come on. There you go. Something like that. There we go. Nice bounce back. Wow. Ask all the way up to 1535 out of nowhere. This daily trend line looks so good. 1579 at the top of that candle. 1750. Yeah, 17. That's what I was saying earlier. 1750, 18. But I'll take it if it can get up there. Come on, see them bids over 15.24. Oh, there we go. Come on. Yeah, UST still trying to hold $2. That's down. Veru actually has a decent little uptrend on the 15-minute here. You got a downtrend that's got to break. It's got to get back over 1280. Still fell in the hold at 50 or get back above 1525. Come on, bids. There we go. Bid starting to stack possibly at 1525. We got one on the bid. Is everything working? I feel like maybe it is just moving this slow. It feels like maybe I'm having PTSD from the month of internet problems. There we go. Now we're starting to move. Every time I see a stock slow down, I'm like, uh-oh, my internet's disconnected. I'm going to have to pull my phone out. Come on. You're just slowly pushing. Mosey on back to 1550. You're almost there. Come on.
me check over here with crypto, see if there's anything weird happening over there. Oh, nothing there. Unable to hold 1525 again. Oil's under 118. So we may see oil pull back to 115 once in. Starting to give up its support areas it's been holding. Of course, this is just at the moment. See on the daily. Yeah, trend line's back down about 115, so we probably see oil come to 115. There's just very little volume on this now. That last candle was a little bit over 250,000 of volume. This candle so far is half of that, which is actually a decent sign if selling volume is not coming in. If there's not a lot of sellers, then all we're waiting on is just new buyers to step in, feel comfortable. But they're not feeling comfortable yet, so 15 holds up strong, and that will come with the confirmation of 1525 holding up. But if we don't get that, 1525 starting to hold again, and actually on the 15 minute, we've not had a candle close over 1525 at all yet today. So yeah, that 1525 is actually holding up stronger than 1550 at the moment as resistance. Am I reacting to the Fed meeting today live? No. At this point, I mean, what are they going to say that I'm not going to call out and say it's BS, and then 2 weeks later it turns out it was BS? You know what I mean? Like, at this point, I've called them out so much, step by step through this whole drop, that I know what they're going to do. It's already telling us, they're going to do a 75 basis point rate hike, 0.75 rate hike. What's that going to do against 15% inflation? Nothing. It's just going to crash the market more. Maybe if all the Wall Street people went on a bender last night. Oh, let me get ready to sell in case this cracks. Starting to look like we may crack 15. But unless they all went on a bender last night and they actually believe that this 3/4 of a point raise is going to do something to inflation and come back into the stock market, I think we're going to see the market drop more. I mean, we're barely holding 11.5, which is the last major resistance, with the Fed on the verge of the Fed's announcing a rate hike. So it's not really a good thing ever for the stock market for a rate hike. That's what I'm saying, man. They're always lying. That's why it's not a big deal. It's not, like I said, I'm not like some super genius or something. It's just they lie. Obviously, it's like so clear and obvious. Like if you do your research on the markets and stuff, the Federal Reserve, They're a sad, sad, sad sack. Hello, Lori. Oh, it's your Lando. It's your birthday today. A happy birthday, my friend. Did not know that. Shout out to Lando, young boy. What are you, 20 now? And thank you as well, Lori, for the welcome back. So far, so good on the new internet service. We've not had any issues. So, oh boy, I think I'm about to have to get out of this. As it pops right back over 15. But we are now forming a downtrend. We had an uptrend. Got that rejection. Get off here. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Come back up just a little bit. What I was about to draw was this. I did it again. Why are you doing that? Stop doing that. That little downtrend right there, though. Giving up 15. For the second, though, it is starting to try to hold 1475. See, 10 day is at 14. Oh, it's the 15 minute. I want the 15 minute. All right, looking at. Some strong support at 1375. Okay. It is starting to push back to 15 now. Let's see if it can get back over. I am probably going to put a stop loss. Let's see, what would that be? What would I be risking? 15 down to 65, 35, 50 cents on 20 shares. I'd be risking about $10. Yeah, I'll take that risk. 1466. It's starting to push. Come on. If you get back, if it gets back over 15, it'll be alive still. I'm just going to put it below 1466. Come on. There we go. Right where it came down to. Look at the buy, and it just shot us back up over 15 coming in. Except for you can't see. There we go. Tell you how to look at it, then I pull the screen completely over and you see nothing. Genius. Pure genius. Oh, come on. Alright, so we're still in here. That was a little shakeout. That was a little shakeout. Some stop losses got hit, which that's why I didn't put a stop in yet. Because these low floats that are wicking all over the place like this, sometimes they can look like they're going to crack. And this still may crack. We really need to get up over this downtrend that started, which is, again, that 1525 area. But low floats, sometimes you have that wick. And it'll jump down there, hit a bunch of stop losses, and start coming back. Look at this. Perfect example of this. Come on, get over that 1530. I want to see it pop. There we go. There we go. Starting to move on up. Come on. Coming back alive a little bit. 1525. Got a bid there. Bid. Oh, we had a bid move over 1525. It's a battle. It's a battle on this play. $19, nice. What's up, John F? Hello, Hector Santiago. Lando, you're ready for this bubble to pop so I can go broke buying everything? Why? Well, yeah. I think the crypto bubble did pop, and we're at the bottom. Well, it definitely popped, but we're at the bottom, I think, or close to the bottom. So I've been buying up cryptos like crazy myself, and a few NFTs while they're cheap. I should sell. It's done like toast. I don't know about that yet. I wouldn't say all that. We gotta get a little bit more time. It's starting to break back over the tops of these two bodies, starting to try to hold 15.25. But I'm curious to hear your analysis of why you think it's done. I'll definitely hear you out. Let me know why you think it's done, why it's toast. It could be. I mean, if it does, like I've been saying right before you joined, I've been saying if it doesn't get back over 15.25 on the bid and hold there, it could come back down. But we just had a nice push back up. A lot of buying coming back in off of that little wick. Let's see, we got 12 minutes on this candle close, so we got a lot of time here. Oh, it's starting to get rejected. Yeah, 15.25 is acting as resistance. See, AUST still, ooh, nice uptrend on AUST. Very nice uptrend. Look at that. I like that. That makes me feel happy inside. All right. Let's go back over here. See if Santiago's analysis is right on this. This is actually done. Oh, you're talking about crypto. Oh, I thought you were talking about this stock. Yeah, no, you're crazy. Crypto might... Well, here's the thing. Cryptos in general have sold off, but there are cryptos that have held up. Not every crypto is the same. PKT Cash has held up better than most assets through this whole entire crash. Held up better than NQ, held up better than Bitcoin, held up better than Ethereum, held up better than pretty much everything besides oil and gold and natural gas. So there's only so cheap that cryptos are going to get. There's too many big institutions and node validators and stuff like that are buying at these prices already. Now Bitcoin is a different story, and I'm not a Bitcoin bull. I don't like Bitcoin. But you can go check out the crypto channel, Framework Fortune Crypto, where I talk a whole lot about all of that stuff, as well as all the PTE, play to earn blockchain gaming, and the Cosmos ecosystem, and PKT. Of course, PKT. PKT is my probably, well, like I said in the video I put out about PKT right after the Luna Terra crash, PKT is the only cryptocurrency that matters. No thanks. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to, man. It's all right. See, we're coming up on 11 o'clock here. But I mean, really, the reality is cryptos are going to find they're finding support right now. I mean, Ethereum at $1,000. Do you really think Ethereum is going to go under $1,000 with the 2.0 upgrade coming in like 2 months? Oh, you was talking about my trade. This is see. I don't know what. Oh man, live streams are always fun because sometimes I have no idea what people are talking about. I thought originally you were talking about whatever this trade here. Then I saw the crypto things. I was just talking about crypto. I'm just all confused. AERC is mentally uh, beating me down here, taking forever to do anything. Because I've been in this since 9:45, so about an hour, which is way longer than I want to be. This candle is getting uglier and uglier. So ASUT holding that trend line. Come on. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful hold on that trend line bounce. AUST testing about 210 at the moment. Yeah, I don't think the Nasdaq's going to break 11.5. Let's see. Hold on. Great. What? Great resignation of forced resignation. Tech companies are shifting to layoffs after a huge ramp up in hiring. Coinbase and Redfin are the latest to announce layoffs. The great resignation is pivoting to forced resignation. What is the great resignation? What are they talking about? We're in a recession. Just say that. Just say what it is. We are in a recession. What's a bear market? What does it mean for the average investor? Oh boy. So we don't have anything yet about this FOMC announcement or meeting. Let's check back up here on AERC what it's doing. Now that looks pretty bad. Now it's turned red. Strong rejection off of the downtrend. 15 is the last line of support here. Well, maybe 1475, but if it doesn't hold 15 again, if we give it up, if we get 15 up again here, it is done for now. Because that original trend line is all the way back down to 12, so that's why I do not want to hold it if it can't hold above 15. Still, this is not really that much selling volume. We still got 4 minutes on this candle. Oh, NIO going straight up today. So if you caught NIO, nice job. That was on the scanners. Riot getting a little frisky. This is a crypto play. If Riot breaks back over $5, that could start going. Looks like RDBX is... Ooh, no, RDBX is looking pretty bad. Let's see, how's... Ooh, yeah, Mara, nice bounce. So I was saying that last night. Watch these crypto plays in the morning. Look at that, actually. We got a nice channel here over the last 3 days on Mara after that gap down. So it may get rejected today and have to come back down again unless for some reason we see Bitcoin and Ethereum start rebounding fast. BTBT, that doesn't look as good. Planet 13, not getting any volume. And here's the actual bigger downtrend that started. So let me get rid of this little line there. So we do not want it to curl over the rest of the way, because then it's that bent fishing rod, that kind of reverse upside down U shape. Fishing rod there, bending, got a big old seller, big old fish on the end of there, whale or something pulling it down. But if we get that 1550 pop back up, that'll ruin that little pattern. But that is what it's starting to look like. A little bit of pullback. We got a minute left on this candle, looking a little bit weaker in the close. Like to get some body on this candle. Let's see, NQ got one more leg higher intraday before the Fed meeting. I'm not holding for a miracle. I'm risking $10 in a play that I've been in for an hour that's been uptrending on every time frame. This is not a miracle. It's just a low float stock that may look like it's going to crack and then turn around and just bust out, or it may just dump. At this point, not really sure. But when I got in here, this was looking very nice. This is a nice uptrend in the short term. Looking at the 4-hour full-on uptrend over the last week and a half. So I'm not hoping or praying on anything. I'll tell you what, I'm hoping and praying that maybe I get some chicken wings today. It's been a while since I had some good chicken wings, so maybe after this I'll go get some chicken wings for lunch. That sounds like a good hope and prayer. Good spicy chicken wings. It's okay, Lando. It's fine. I mean, Hector may be right. Like I said, here's the thing: you got a 50-50 shot of being right, because it's either going to go up or down. I mean, either I'm right or you're right. One of the two. And it's a 50-50 shot. But there's more backing a possible breakout than there is a pullback with this uptrend. Because the only reason that I would be getting out here is just because I got in a little high.
after the initial rip. I got in this consolidation. If I was in down here at $12, $13, I'd be holding like it was nothing. But I don't want to risk, a whole $2 for if it does start to drop back down. But there's no PR on it, so it's not really got a catalyst. I'm just trading it off a pure chart analysis. AUST coming back down on 192, cracked its little uptrend. That's all good. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, we're starting to try to hold above the 50-day. Oh, that's the 4-hour chart, but still, that's a great looking triangle break in any case. See, we got news. No news yet. So, well, first off, this chart that we're looking at, this time frame is a 15-minute chart. So this 15-minute chart, is not like a ton of data, right? This is an intraday chart. I'm mainly looking at the daily chart and the 4-hour chart. And on this 4-hour, we got this beautiful uptrend, right? So, like I said, and I've been saying the past hour, 15 is trying to hold as support, but we need to see 1525 hold as support to get that break of 1550, because that 1550 area is right where the downtrend is at that has started. So that would break the downtrend, and then this thing has plenty of room to move back up to that 17.5 area. You've got a nice bounce already today off the overall timeline trend. So if you're looking at a timeline, if you're only looking at an intraday timeline of 15 minutes, you're not getting the whole entire picture. You don't analyze charts from short time frame to long time frame. You analyze charts from long time frame to short time frame. So even on this has only been out for a little while because this is a relatively newer IPO. But looking at the, we can go off the daily chart again. That's what I'm saying. We've got a nice uptrend. We're over all resistance back here just about. So there's plenty of support right around the 1450 area, 15 area from previous resistance way back here. And then like I said, we start going down the time frames. Look at the indicators. All the moving averages on the 4-hour are where they're supposed to be. 200 there, 50 there. We're above the 10, so we're bullish on the 4-hour chart. Go on into a 1-hour chart. Look at the 1-hour chart. Same thing. It's going to be bullish. Do we have any type of weird pattern like a head and shoulders? Nope, I don't see any type of pattern there. We just had a nice little sell-off. Then bounced, 10-day crossed back over the 50. So on the 1-hour chart, we are still bullish. Now on the 1-hour chart, on this last candle close, we did just get a very big indecision candle. And that's why I was saying at that point, it was a 50-50 chance whether this is going to rebound or not. Because buyers and sellers can't decide right now. And that's why I've not got out of it yet. There's not been a direction decided on the intraday. The only direction that's been decided is up. So, everything is up on this. And then we go into the 15-minute here, and we see the 15-minute, and we got the support. Even on the 15-minute, we're on an uptrend. If I put the EMAs, which would be pointless on a 15-minute to put them in, but if I put them in, we're probably, The 200 and the 50-day are probably below where they should be, and the 10 or 9 or 12, whatever you're using, is going to be right around here. So a lot of support at 15 that is trying to hold, and now you see it starting to push back up for another test of 15.25, and then we'll see if it starts to break here. But as I said, I have all the charts from the longest time periods down looking very nicely, other than the 15-minute at the moment. The 15 is the only, well, the 15 and the 1 hour now is questionable. But yeah, we're just consolidating at the moment. What happens when I sell for a loss? I'll lose $10. I mean, I'm risking $10, so I have a stop loss right there under this previous wick where it dipped down to, where we had that big hard rejection. So I'm risking $10 for a possible rip if it can break 15 up to about 17.50 or 80 or 18, which would be $2.50, $3 rip on 20 shares. So that would be about $50 to $60. So that's a 5-to-1 risk ratio. I'm risking $10 to make $50. 5-to-1. I'm taking this trade all day. I don't care if I lose $10 or not, because this trade with a 5-to-1 risk ratio, then that's how I mainly trade. So I don't care to take a small $10 loss or a $20 loss or even a $50 loss here and there. It does look like it may start to crack, because when I'm right on these big low float plays, if I'm doing 5-to-1, you can ask people who's been in the chat for a while. There's been weeks where I've only won 1 trade out of 5 trades, and I was still green because of how tight I usually keep my stop losses. That was a little while back there. A little time period on some of the live streams, if you go back and watch, where I was experimenting and I lost my mind for a little bit, but sometimes that happens. But right now I am on point, so like I said, I'm not too concerned about the $10 loss if this doesn't work out. I'll make that back very easily. AUST is still trying to get back over too, and I'm in AUST. I've been in this for why is it not showing my orders? I think since the start of this week, maybe I got in at Friday. No, but I don't know. Maybe I don't. Oh, right there they are. So let's see. Actually, no, I got in. Started getting in. Building this position back here. But I think no, yeah, that's my whole position. So I've been in this play waiting for this movement since, what is that? About June 10th or something. So I think it was Friday. Like I said, Thursday or Friday I got in it. Oh, let's see. How did I get back? How did I get on daily chart on there? There we go. Alright, I'm going to remove this trend line. It still not quite curling, but very close. I don't like the way we're starting to look on the hour chart. Because with this big indecision candle, we are now starting to turn red, which usually leads to a sell-off. However, this is the hour chart, and we've got 49 minutes left, so Oh yeah, no problem, John F. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's been going down for an hour, but that's intraday. It's been going up for 2 weeks. So that's what I'm saying. You're doing your analysis from the short time periods down. Like you may be right on this play, but in the future that's going to bite you. That's the opposite way to do it. The longer the time frame, the stronger the time frame. The stronger the support and resistance lines, the stronger the trends, all of that. A 15-minute chart barely means anything. You know, I could turn that 15-minute chart off, and as soon as and I was even saying it right here on the hour chart. This big indecision candle, we could see a sell-off. But I'm not going to jump out of it. I mean, it just came down to 1575 earlier and came right back up over 15. So it's still not, I'm giving it a chance. But at this point, with this downtrend on the 1 hour, let's see. It is, see, right there's that curl I'm talking about that I don't want to see. But if it does sell off here, it's going to come back down to about 12-ish. And then maybe we see it possibly break out in after hours if it doesn't hold up here and break soon. Like it has been downtrending for an hour, but it's been downtrending for an hour with selling volume that's not even over 1 million. So, we had millions and millions of buyers coming in earlier, and we've had not even 1 million in selling in the last hour. Day trading means nothing. The word day trading just there's no difference between trading during day trade or trading long term. It's still trading. The basic idea is you're getting in something hoping, or not hoping. Hoping's a bad word. You're getting in something expecting it to go up in price, or if you're short, you're getting in something expecting it to go down. There's no reason really to put a time frame and special label on it. I'm just a trader. Some of my day trades turn into swing trades. Some of my swing trades get cut the same day and end up being a day trade. There's no reason to put yourself in that type of box, and that's why I say it doesn't matter. Even if you're day trading, even if you are looking for short-term positions, short quick scalps or whatever, you're still going to want to look at the longer time frames so you know where your support and resistance is at. If you're only looking at an intraday chart, you are missing so much important data, tons of important data, all that support and everything that's uptrend, all of that. So you would be just sitting here looking at this thinking, this thing is going to crash, this thing is going to crash. Well, we're back over 15 again, so we still haven't crashed over that hour with very little selling volume. Could it? Yeah, it still could. It's trying to make that curl, that bent fishing rod I was talking about earlier, but we're still right here at 15. There's no reason for me to jump out of this trade when I'm comfortable risking that $10 below this wick, because I know as long as it's above that wick, it has a chance to try to break out. If a candle drops below this wick, then that's a good sign we're going to have a pretty big sell-off. But until that happens, this could easily hold 15 here and come back up, especially because there's not really that much selling volume on it. Let's see what the market watch is looking like. It's still kind of mixed. Well, I didn't buy right at resistance. I bought in the consolidation. Like I missed the initial rip, so I didn't like buy right here at the top. I waited a good 40 minutes here before I even started to take a trade and saw it starting to push up again. And with once again, I may be buying at resistance or close to resistance on that intraday. But when we look at the trend on the higher time frame, I'm not that far off of the trend line, right? So I bought near the trend line at major resistance with that trend line right below it. So your trend line is a support line. But let's stop speculating until we see what happens, because nothing's happened yet. We're sitting here talking about it and nothing has happened. It's just going sideways. So until we get a clear direction decision on this, it's AUST very close to trying to go again. Nice job, Lando. Very good. Yeah, I'm buying at some resistance, but I'm not buying at the top. I didn't buy at $20. I bought down here towards the trend line. It's not like $15 was that strong a resistance. It broke through here and it broke through here in the last 2 weeks. So it already tested through 15. And this was the third test of 15. And so far, like I said, we're still hanging in here. Like there's no reason for me to sell this yet. 15 is still holding that support. Like cutting that loss right on this candle. Well, I'd be sitting there like, well, damn, it's still at 15. It may not drop. But again, I'm going off of the longer time frames on the momentum. This 15-minute intraday chart is not that important. It's important, but not that important. It's not more important than the higher time frames, no matter whether you're day trading or whatever. And no worries, you don't have to. You're welcome to your opinions, Eric. I'm not arguing with you. Well, I'm kind of arguing with you, but we're just having a nice civil discussion here, and we can have different opposing views. There's nothing wrong with that. HH Traders, main partner channel with Framework Fortune, and me and him getting debates all the time on live streams and videos and all that. We can have civil debates and discussions over trading strategies. That's what we're here for. That's what we do. And we do it in the Discord as well. So if you haven't yet, go down into the link or the description. Join the link. Join the Discord link. I told you this stock is making my brain hurt. Now, I'd rather not been in this play this long. I'll be honest with you. I was not expecting it to take this long to make its mind up. But it is what it is at this point. That's why I say, maybe I'm expecting this to be a day trade, but if it holds 15 and starts slowly creeping up and it takes all day to move up to 1750 where I'm looking for, well, then I just got to wait all day for it. I can't control the market. I can't control the people buying and selling. All I can do is react to what they're doing on the charts. Yeah, I thought about that, maybe putting the stop loss at 14, but I mean, I could risk $20 on it, risk a whole dollar a share, but I'm looking really good on AUST for this week if it continues the momentum that's coming in on it. So I'd rather, if AERC does crack down, take that $10 loss, and then that won't take too much away from these profits on AUST that I'm expecting to be getting here at some point. So, I mean, even if I lose that $10 and then AUST rips and I've got 60 shares and it rips up to $3, that's $60 right there. So, again, the risk on this is not, a big deal. You can't win every trade. You're going to lose trades. Sometimes they're just not going to work out. The range is 11 to 20, Lando. I would just say the range is 10 to 20. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you, maybe I bought in the middle of the range, but I didn't randomly buy in the middle of the range. Like I said, it's this overall. I bought after seeing it bouncing off of this trend line and having pretty strong upward momentum to start out. We are starting to curl down now. If 15 doesn't hold here, we really need to get off of 15. It's given a little bit more hold here, but still getting whacked. Yeah, look at all those buyers that keep getting whacked at 15. The daily chart says it's done for the day. What? Hold on. The daily chart cannot say that it's done for the day until the day is over with. It's a daily chart. Like, did I misunderstand what you said? Or is that what you said? Because that doesn't make any sense. Like, we got 4 or 5 hours left in the day for market open. So, and see, we're back up already almost to 1520. We still haven't given up, still not made a decision. And by it making a decision, I mean buyers and sellers, because that's all it is. We're seeing if buyers are outweighing the sellers, and looking at the volume on the 15-minute chart or the daily chart or whatever. You look at the volume intraday, there's been way more buying than selling. So we'll see what happens with it. Like I said, at this point, I'm not too concerned. I'm risking $10 on a 1-to-5 ratio trade. I'll take it all day. All day. Well, I'm definitely going to be right, Lando. He's going to learn a lesson here in a few minutes, but that's just I'm just kidding. Yeah, buying has stopped a little bit, but there's no selling. So there's still more buying than there is selling at the moment. Or well, no, it's even. It's 50-50. I had to walk away because I almost died from choking on my own laughter from my own joke. But give me just a few minutes here, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick little break. Let's go. It's frisk time. Let's do the dance. Carlton dance. Carlton dance to the bank. Ah, long time frames are the best. Short time frames don't mean shit. You gotta watch the long time frames because they make the most sense. Because if you come on here and tell me I'm wrong, then you're probably gonna eat shit. Okay, I'm done. uh, I'm having fun, guys. I've not been on live stream in a month. I got a lot of stuff to get out of my system. I'm just messing with you, Eric, man. You could have been right, man. You could have been right. Like I said, it could have easily cracked down, but when all the time frames are lining up, normally the short time frames don't mean anything. My target's 1750. starting to build support at 16. So if support builds at 16, like I said, we really don't have anything in the way up till 1750. So I got some talent. I don't know what talent that is. It's something. I don't think I could win a middle school talent show with that talent, but hold on just a second, guys. But let's not get stupid. I'm not going to get stupid because it is super low float. We got to keep that in mind. We could get rejected at 16 and it could be done. We don't know for sure. Nothing is ever for sure. But 1750 is my aim. And actually, I believe I'm just going to move my stop loss up so that way I'm in the green no matter what at this point. 15. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and move it up to 1550 was strong, so we'll go about 1535. So, did it did it? I think you did it. Yeah, there we go. So, no matter what, I'm in the profit on the play. It's a green trade regardless of what happens at this point. If it cracks back down, may be a small green trade, but regardless, I am now at no risk. So we can just sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Now, cut the stop loss out if we start getting up towards 17, because 17, like I said, 1750 is where I'll be looking to lock out at if we get up there. But for now, I'm just going to let this baby ride. Did its nice break, held up 15 very strong as support. Now on the daily, look at the daily time frame. This is a bullish engulfing candle. If it continues to push over the red body of this candle the previous day, that is bullish engulfing. And then right there you see 1725 is the top of that body. 1750 is the top of that wick from yesterday. And there's nothing, no previous resistance back here. Well, actually, we may see some at 1650. There is a little bit of congestion right around there. Right around there. Because it is struggling a little bit. But we did just break out. There wasn't much volume, and we did just finally get another buying volume push. So at this point, it looks like buyers are just waiting to make sure 16 is going to hold as some support and looking for 1650 as the next break line. Because we got close, 1635 on that wick. Yeah, you can see right there getting a little rejection at 16 now. So we're gonna have to start holding 16 here as support. It turns back into resistance. Then we could pull easily back down all the way to 15. But I think 1550 is going to try to hold as some support before we would go back down to 15, because 1550 was really strong. NQ is just not, it's just going sideways basically. Just barely pushing over 11.5. Alright, anything else going on besides the plays that I'm in? Ooh, HYMC. This is going to be one to keep on watch this week. Well, it's Wednesday. We got 2 days left. The way these gold stocks are kind of acting this week, I would say next week we might see some more action out of them. AERC is holding 16 as support now. Let's see if that continues to hold, and then new buyers should step in here. If there's nothing else going on either, where's that top NASDAQ gainer? Let's see if we're popping up on there yet. What are we up today? We are up 19%. AERC. It's not showing up on the top 10 NASDAQ gainer, but it is up 20%. Oh, here we go. Here we're testing 1650 now. I was over looking at the percent change, and this thing just ripped 50 cents in a half a second. Wow. Hey, I appreciate that, Hector. I wouldn't say I'm a great trader. I wouldn't go that far. Like I said, the only label I'll take is trader. I'm just a trader, but I appreciate the sub, and I appreciate you having the debate with me. It was a good discussion. A lot to learn there from both perspectives. Bam, right over 1550. Let's see if this thing really starts going here, because if nothing else is moving, and this is starting to pop up on everybody else's scanners, then we could see buying volume come in strong even more. But I'm not to that point to say that's going to happen yet. Did get a nice test of 1650 there. Trying to decide. Let me go into a 4 hour here. So what's that body? 1612. So as long as we're above 16, well, it's just 16 actually. And again, there's that 1750. Yeah, I mean 1650. There's really not much there at 1650. I think we got a good chance of breaking 1650 and getting up to at least 17. But keep in mind, anybody who bought down here at 12, they are a seller right now. At some point, they're going to turn to sellers. There we go. Rip right over 1650. Moving on up, 1665. See if we can get through that 1675 pretty easy. Because 1675, any 25 cents, 50 cents, whatever, is going to be some type of resistance. I'm going to move my stop loss up to 5. I'm going to move it up to... You know what? Actually, I'm gonna take my stop loss out for now. I'm gonna start locking out a little bit. Let's just take off. Let's take off a little 2-piece right at the moment. No reason to get too greedy and try to hold all the way for the profit target. We're up in the profit. Take a little bit off there. Nothing wrong with that. Just in case it starts turning around. Oh my gosh. How did he break his nose? How did your kid break? He take a baseball bat to him? Sterling, what's Sterling, like 10 or something? Look at that spread. Boy, we just got a 20-cent spread. If the volume starts getting real crazy and the spread starts getting real crazy. Let's see here. $16.75 is acting as a little resistance. And looks like it's about to break. Not a whole lot of sellers sitting there, really. The seller's coming in, but not sitting there. And now his ask is all the way up at 12.80. Let's see if we get the bid over 12.75. I mean 16.75. There was one. Come on, there we go. Bid starting to try to stack over 16.75. There we go. There we go. Up to 17. Let's see if we get a break of 17 here. I'm gonna lock another 2 out, I think. Well, hold on. Let's see if 12.75 is gonna hold here. Or 6. Why do I keep saying 12? I don't know why I keep saying 12. Come on, let's get one more test of that 17. Let's keep this momentum. 16.75 still trying to hold a support. Looks like we're about to get another test. 16.90 acting as a little resistance. We need to get through 16.90. There it is, right through 16.90. There we go. Bid stacking at 16.90. Up, come on. Whew, back to a 20-cent spread. Making me a little nervous. I'll lock out another 2 shares. Actually, I'm going to lock out. I'm going to make it an even number instead of being weird. Or not even number, but get out of here. There we go. So I got 15 shares left. Gringo is crazy. Gringo es loco. So nice bounce off of 1650. Shooting right back up towards that 1675 area. I think we may get it here. We may get another test of 17. If not, if we start slowing down, then we're going to go through some more long consolidation probably. Look at that volume bar. That volume bar is the biggest volume bar on the day yet. I don't know. We may not be slowing down. We may just be getting going. Either way, I don't care. I'm in the green. That's all that matters. See if we get another bounce off of 1650 here, and this candle can push back over 1675. This new 15-minute candle. Then we should keep momentum and break 17. But if we don't hold 1650, come all the way back down to 16 for a test. Testing 625 has some support. That's good. Support held there for so far. Very nice. Bids coming back up over 1230. All right, 630. Where am I getting this 12 from? This is driving me crazy. I keep saying 12. That's really annoying myself. What's going on here? There we go. Somehow my positions got messed up. AUST, look at this. Look at this. Looking very nice. Building up slowly to that 210 area for a test and break of that soon. Nice uptrend still on this daily. Looking pretty good. AERC giving up 16.25. So we're coming back down to 16 here. Yeah, at this point, those buyers back down here who got it at 12 and 13, that was a $4 run per share. So that selling pressure is there. Got to get all these old buyers out of the way that have turned into sellers. Up 16.25. Tried to hold. Are we going to get back over it here? Yep. Very nice. Very nice. Starting to hold that 15.26. All right, that's enough. 15.25, 12.25, 16.25, whatever. How long is this stream? My brain is starting to melt, apparently. Oh, that's why. We're over 2 hours. You guys know I can't go over 2 hours or I start losing it. Start losing my mind. So we'll give the stream about 15 more minutes here and see what happens. And if you haven't yet, go join the Discord. Here, actually, I'll make it easy for you guys. You don't even have to go down to the description. I'll make it for you right now. Boom. There you go. There's the link to the Discord. Because we talk all throughout the day about all types of stuff. Multiple of us in there. So actually now, I didn't even realize this until I just looked at it. But now I'm gonna go ahead and move this downtrend here. We have a uptrend on the 15-minute chart pretty clearly. That confirmed this uptrend on the intraday. So if it pulls back now, the trend line's at pretty much at 16. I'm coming up for another test of 1650. I think we're looking good. But something dramatic happens out of nowhere. See that right there like that. I'm going to go into my 1 hour chart. Oh yeah, look at that. Doji star and then bullish engulfing candle after a doji star on the 1 hour chart thing with lines. The Christmas colored thing in front of you. So we got a little rejection there off 1650. Oh, wait a minute. Bid's starting to stack. Decent sized buyer there. Okay. We're going to get through that little bit of selling at that 1660 maybe. Also, guys, I'm only on like 3 hours of sleep because I got my internet back. I was up to like 5 a.m., 5:30, I think, in the morning. The birds was out chirping. So that could be another reason why I'm getting wonky. Who knows? I got brain problems. Coming up for a test of that 1675 real soon. And starting test. Possible break coming. Whoa. Whoa, we are getting all over the place. We were at 1675, dropped the bids dropped to 1650. That was a 30-cent spread. Getting another rejection at 1650 though. Oh, AUST up to 220. AUST looking like it's about to run some more. Let's go. Let's go. What a beautiful Wednesday. What a beautiful Wednesday. Except for the fact it's 100 something degrees in Wisconsin, or at least it feels that way, which is makes no sense, but hey. Uh-oh, my phone's ringing. No, it says it's spam, so I'm not going to answer it. Another test to 1650. Gotta break through and start holding. Bam! Look at that quick shoot up. Straight up to 1670 because one of the bids popped up there. We got a 20-cent spread, 15-cent spread. $12.50 or $6.50. The 50-cent area holding up. $16.50 area. Bids up to 1660. Let's get these bids up to 1675. Come on, let's see them get up there. Oh, here comes a test of 1675. Ooh, one bid jumped up there at 1675. We need to see them bids up there. Come on, get on up there. Get out of that 1260 area. Look at that buyer, 1673. Nope, rejection again. 40-cent spread on the drop that time. Decent sized buyer tried to stack at 1650. Another buyer. Decent size, two decent sized buyers. We're starting to build pretty nice support at 1650. That's going to make the new buyers comfortable. Come on. Oh, God, the stock. I'm close to putting a stop loss right under 16 and just walking away. Maybe right under the trend line at 16 if this thing don't break here soon. Got 5 minutes on this hour candle and on this 15-minute candle. Okay, here we go. Oh, nope. The bids keep moving up there. 1 second. They're like right there at 1673, and then they're back down to 1650. But that's the thing. It's super low float, so the more volume it has, the more volatile it's going to be. We are getting bids closer. There we go. That's a nice bid at 1670 on the level 2 there. Let's see if these bids move up. Come on. Up 1674. There we go. Over 1675. Here we go. This candle's looking really nice on this last 4 minutes of close. If it can hold 1675, we ought to get a nice push coming. I might get that 1750 profit target. AUST testing 225. Oh, here we go. 1690 got some sellers. Let's see if they get taken out. And we may have to try to hold 1675 for a few minutes. Maybe. We are starting to get some nice momentum building into that 17 area. Starting to lose. Nope, 1670. Is it going to hold or not? Yep, bid stacking. See back over 1675. 1675 acting as resistance again. Alright. I'm just gonna let it do its thing for a minute. It's too volatile, and it's probably annoying me going 1670, 1650, 1620, 16. I know it's getting annoying to me. This stock is really annoying me because it just wants to take its time. Until it doesn't. The consolidation on this thing is crazy consolidation. There we go. Finally testing 17. I had to look away and start looking at my phone. All right, come on. Let's see this break. Don't give up. We got a minute and a half on this candle. If we push and break 17 before this candle closes, should be good to go. Well, is anybody... I know Orlando said you closed out today 500 up. How's everybody else doing on their trades today? Everybody else in the green? Anybody having any issues? NASDAQ is back under 11.5, starting to give up 11.5 as support. That's the major line. So first rejection. Let's see, did that hit 17 before? That got close enough. So actually that's the second rejection. So the third test of 17 should be the breakout. If it doesn't break here, we'll have one more chance at a fourth test, but usually the third break is the charm, or the third test. Just need to see it pop up. Very strong close. That candle opening up way up here, but this could possibly turn into a double top on the 1 hour, so we do got to be careful if it starts coming back down too much. But yeah, we're basically in consolidation, looking like another little triangle, little flag, whatnot. Well, I drew that absolutely horrible. Oh, there we go. Starting to break 17 hard. Shot up all the way to 1720. Let me get that out of the way because we're starting to go. All right. Let me get ready to start locking out some shares. See if we get around that 6. Yeah, go ahead and lock 5 out at 17. Oh, I tried to buy 5. Whoops. Yeah, let's go ahead and lock 5 out there. Now I got 10 left. And let's see if we get a break of 1750 or if this is going to be done. Go ahead and down in the 5 share positions. Try to sell out these last 2. Same thing as the previous dollar areas. We got to get over 1725 and then it can run some more. If it can't hold 1725 as support, same thing as 1625, same thing as 1650, same thing as 1525. The whole numbers are important. We're testing 1725 now, breaking through it. Yep. Probably going to get that 1750 test here in just a minute or two. I don't know if we can get through 1725. We are struggling. Just a little struggle though. There we go. There we go. There's the break of 1725. Now just bids need to stack there. We should be good to go. Oh, nope, another rejection. 715 holding though. There it is. Stop playing with me and get through that 725. That's what I thought. Don't sit here and play with me, ARC. I've been on you like a cheetah on a fish. So we got real close to that 1750, 1738. I think we're at least going to test 1750, but we may break it. And I don't want to hear nothing about my cheetah fish comment. I know that. I know how stupid that was. Don't tell me about it. Oh, I don't like how that 1 hour chart's looking there. If it does not hold 17 here, I'm getting out. Starting to crack 17. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and sell another 5 shares. It's starting to come back down. We do still have the uptrend, so I'm going to hold the rest of this 5 shares as long as this uptrend is holding. But pretty good trade in there for about 35, possibly 40 if this can continue to rip off of this other 5 shares. But we're getting into lunchtime and things could start slowing down. So I just don't want to give back any profits. I just take them here at this. I mean, that was my price target right around 17.50. So no reason to get greedy. That little last 5 can do its thing. For that last 5, I'll probably just put in a stop loss. Well, we'll just put it right below 16. That ought to be all right. Yeah, that's fine. Right below that wick. And AUST still looking good. Still slowly moving up. So I am green on both my trades today. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, see, it's still struggling. It's either going to break 1750 here real hard in a second, or it's going to come back down the trend line. See, oil under 117. So oil is just getting beat up right now. Crypto's rebounding any at all? No.
just basically gold holding at the moment. Natural gas is up a little bit, about 2%. All other commodities are down. Yeah, real estate market up 1%. There we go. It looks like it's about to try to test at 1750 now. Yeah, here it comes. Let's see if we get the break. It's coming in pretty strong to 1750. Okay. Dollar index still strengthening because of everything still selling off. All right. There comes the break of 1750 up to 17 up to 17 up to, oh my goodness, almost up to $18 already. Let's see if this thing's going to go wild. I'm going to go ahead and cut this stop loss because this thing's over my price target. So this last little 5 shares, I might as well go ahead and get ready to sell up here somewhere near whatever this top is going to be. Because we're close to breaking 18. Oh, we're very close to breaking 18. If we test 18 one more time this quick. Look at that beautiful buying volume that's been coming in. Little rejection at 1775 and 18. $17.75 starting to try to hold as support. And we may get that second test really quickly here. Yep. Oh, we're about to break 18. Maybe. There's a lot of sellers sitting there. Let's see if this buying pressure keeps on and pushes them out. Boom! Right through 18. Look at that. Up to 1830 like that. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, 40-cent spread. So we're still having a little congestion at 18. Bids starting to stack over 18. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. So we break over 1825. We're going to move on up to the next level. And there it is. Here it comes. Up to 1825. Tested now. Boom. Over 1825. 1835. 1850. If we break 1850, we're moving up to 1875. Come on. And looks like we may be about to break 1850. It's a lot of selling pressure coming through because this is another, couple of dollar rip. So these buyers who bought at 15 down here off of this trend line bounce, they're selling in this area. But it does look like we may get a break 1850 here. I'm going to take 1 share off up here at the top if it doesn't, in case it doesn't break anymore, because then I'm going to feel real sad if I didn't at least take something off at the top. Thank you, Lori Lee. I appreciate it. All right, another test of 1850 coming. Ooh, big buyer at, that bam, right up to 1875. We may go to 20 if this keeps pushing like it is. Big, huge buyer at 1865 just came in. We're going straight up to 19. Can this thing break 19 and get halted into 20? 19 breaking down. We're over 19. Let's see if this thing really starts going.
I may start dancing again. I know I've only got 4 shares left, but I like it. I like seeing when a play rips, even if I'm out of it. Confirms my analysis. Makes me more confident in my trading. It's good to have psychological confirmation of your analysis from time to time. I think I'm going to take one more off at 19. Yeah, we'll take one more off there. I still got 3 left. Now 20 is going to be extremely strong resistance because it's just that psychological one of those lines that always holds up as strong resistance or strong support if the stock is coming down in price. And we're going straight up 1940. $19.25 starting to stack the bid, so we should see that. Well, maybe. Let's see, what are we up? We're up 41% on the day. This has got to be on the NASDAQ gainer list now. Yeah, it's number 4 on the NASDAQ gainer list. So it should start, we should start possibly seeing other traders coming into this as it's popping up on more and more scanners. But this has been a nice run, so it easily could pull back. Got to remember, this is very low float. $19 trying to hold as support. We still didn't get that nice $19.25 hold yet to make buyers comfortable. Okay, we're starting to get it. Bid's starting to stack at $19.25. Nope, another rejection. Look at all that buying starting to come through. A lot of green on that time and sells. Nope, failing to get it again. The 19 still holding. Just you know what? I'm just going to take my profits. I'm good. I'm done. I still have my AUST play that's holding up. Did have a little pullback, little double top there, but like I said, I've been holding this for a week, so I'm not too worried about that. But I'm out of AERC completely. It does look like it's trying to hold 9, but we're slowing down quite a bit. We are off the short-term uptrend. You know, it's just getting up there. And it still could go. I mean, if it gets up to 20 and breaks 20, I mean, I don't know. It hasn't been halted yet, so there's a possibility we could see some halt nonsense start to happen at that point. But I'll take my little $43. I risked $10, made $43. It was about a 1 to 5 ratio was what I was estimating. Ended up being a 1 to 4. Every time taking that trade. You know, 1 to 4, 1 to 5 risk ratios every time. Uptrending on every chart, on every time frame, every time. And thinking you guys are still in it. You're getting your test of 1950 right now. We're gonna stream 5 more minutes just to see if this is gonna come up to 20. It's looking like it wants it. Look at the big giant buying volume through there. Just so beautiful. Oh, there it is over 1950. Might be getting that test, that 20 test. There it comes. Got up to what, 1970, 1989. We were real close, but got rejected pretty quick and fast. Right back down to 1950. But at this point, 50-cent moves are really not anything for this thing. So it's got to do the same thing. Start holding 1975 as new support if it's going to try to break 20. Little rejection there. What time is it? 12? Oh, I got to get going. Give it just 1 or 2 more minutes. Because if it is going to test 20, it's going to do it here really soon. $19.50 still holding the support. Now, what I'm mainly watching, you guys see me looking down in the corner, I'm looking at the level 2. I'm watching these orders pop in and out. And I'm looking at that time and sells and seeing if the orders that are actually going through are confirming the sellers being taken out at resistance areas and the buyers coming in at support areas. $19.50 bids starting to stack again. Nope. Alright, it's giving up now. That's probably, it looks like it has to test 19. That's support now, but it may be done. It may be coming back down to that trend line. Unless it quickly pops back over 1950, which is a possibility. But anyway, I'm going to call it a day. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. If you ended the day green today, great job. If you ended the day red, then all you got to do is just go and analyze that trade, figure out what your mistake was, and come back to the next day ready and fired up to go for another day. Been nice to be back. Now, I probably won't be doing live streams, the day trading live streams here on this channel 5 days a week. I'm probably going to be going down to 4, maybe 3, just because it's a lot of live streaming between both channels and a lot of stuff going on with the blockchain project and all of that. So I am back. I'm going to decrease live streaming a little bit, but I'm going to up the recorded content a little to kind of offset the less live stream content. And let's see if it's going to get up there to 20. Came back up for another 1975 test. I was about to get off here, but I want to see if it's going to break at 20 or not. 1950 holding good. Bid's moving up. 1970 on the bid. Selling pressure 1975. Let's see if they get taken out. Yep, they all just got taken out. Bid's up almost to 1975. Almost. Nope, another rejection. Can that bid get over that 1975? Let's see. It looks like it's about to try it. Nope. Losing 1950 as support. So really struggling in this area. I think I'm going to go get me some taquitos. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.